Good morning, welcome back to my channel, Nick's Wildlife Adventures. So I'm just on a local wildlife walk today from my house. Right, so I'm going to take you along the footpath 147 that leads from Gobians Park, East Tilbury, and the railway station, which is just up there. And you'll come to this path opposite the station. Now this path will take you to the sea wall or Farrock Thameside Nature Reserve, which is around the lakes. They're called the Golden Gate Lakes. Anyway, we're going to check out the new path. It's been relayed. See what that's like. So that takes you up to the seawall. Yeah, which is public footpath. I think it's 147. I think. I'm sure it's 147. I'll check it anyway and let you know. Yeah, it's the part of the coastal path. So when you get to the end of this path, you've got two options. You can either go left, which takes you to Essex Wildlife Trust Thameside Nature Reserve. You can turn right, which takes you up to the Thames Path and the seawall, and eventually Coldhouse Fort and Tilbury Fort. Oh yeah, thought I'd take you on a little walk, see what wildlife we can see. A photograph. Looks like the badgers have been out because all this ground's flat and there's twigs all over the place. Looks like they've been collecting their bedding material. There's plenty of dragonfly out this morning, and cabbage white butterflies as well. There could be another badger sitting there. Right, so eventually, from Gobians Park and the station, public footpath 147, I was right, this takes you to this gate. Now, if you go left, that will take you to Farrock Thameside Nature Reserve. You turn right, that takes you up to the sea wall, and then eventually onto Coldhouse Fort and Tilbury Fort. So this path has been relayed further up. So I'm going to have a look at that now first. Then I might come back and take you to the lakes, which is that way. So yeah, let's go and have a look. Now this can be good for willowed emeralds. Willowed emeralds, they lay their bark in willow trees, I believe. It's quite warm this morning, there's a nice breeze though. Honeysuckle. That's going to be covered in bees soon, next few weeks. There's a wren. Little Jenny wren. Blue tits. Plenty of bird life about. There's a robin. Wood pigeon. So I'm just coming up on the newly laid path now, underneath these lovely oak trees. Probably mentioned before, to be honest. Yeah, these lovely old oak trees. There's two there. Well, no, they're actually joined together at the base. Well, they look like they're joined together at the base. I can hear some long-tailed tits actually as well. Up this oak somewhere. Look at that, grand old oak. Yeah, they're long-tailed tits, you can probably hear. They move around in groups. Right, so this is where the public footpaths, the new, well, it's an old footpath, but it's recently been relaid. It's a bit noisy underfoot if you're approaching wildlife you want to photograph, but because you can move slowly enough. So yeah, this little waterway is known as Gobian's Waterway. Well, that's how I know it anyway. So we're monitoring it for water voles the last, I can remember now. Not this year though, not more than that. The last couple of years I haven't. Because there's a lot of work going on down there. So didn't bother. I always try and look when I'm down here anyway. It's hard because there's a lot of bankside vegetation this time of year. I'm not going to go in there and start trampling down on the vegetation. Right, so this is for local residents really, East Tilbury, when you're walking along this footpath. So to some, this might look just a marshy land, dirty water. If you take a while just to have a proper look along the margins. That's where you're going to likely to see water vole, especially places like this. And there's no signs of water vole down there. Can't see any anyway. But yeah, you'll find now and again you might see a water vole swimming across, and that'll create like a V shape. Yeah, just scan along the side of the banks, because you never know. Be a bit quiet. Yeah, just scan along the side of the banks. If you do see any water voles, let me know in the comment section below. I mean, this is going to go on YouTube, but I might post it on your East Tilbury group as well. There's plenty of dragonflies to see, migrant hawkers, male and female. There's one just there. I won't pick up on my phone. Yeah, it's a rich habitat. It's settled down there because they've done all this work. Beginning of this year, I think they finished. So yeah, all the marshes growing back up. So yeah, it looks green and horrible, but trust me, it's full of wildlife. Right, so when you get to this point, come round over the top, around this way, follow the path along, brings you to here. So it looks like they're still working on this part of the path. Trying to build the flood defences up, I think, because this floods up in the winter. So yeah, they put this in, but obviously they haven't finished putting the new stone down yet. But yeah, this continues up to the sea wall, so we're still on public footpath 147. Now, I don't think that's going to stop the path flooding over, to be honest. Unless they're going to put some sort of membrane down or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is all going to be relayed. Don't know when, but so yeah, we're still on the Gobian's Waterway, which is just to the right there. Robin. don't know how far they've gone. I think they might be going all the way up to the sea wall. It looks like they have been. Yeah, looks like they have. I'll take you up to the sea wall anyway. See what wildlife we can see on the way. It looks as though they've only got as far as just there. And you're back on this rough terrain again. So obviously this work takes a long time, doesn't it, to complete it. So yeah, we're still on public footpath 147, which takes you up to the seawall. So I'll take you up there. I'm going to sit up there for a bit. I'm going to walk back, then I'll take you around the lakes. So I'll be going back on myself. So at high tide, that was this morning, up past 6. Yeah, we're going to go up and sit up on the seawall for a bit. Just chill out for a bit up there. Like so, I'm going to walk you back the other way while I've just come. And then we'll have a wander around the lakes as well. And that'll be it for today. So what you probably can't see, just to the right of the public footpath, just down there, you've still got the Guardian's waterway, which runs alongside this footpath. So I know there's water vole in there, but you're not going to see them at this part. It's too overgrown. So they're well protected, especially from predators like grey herons. They just can't get in there. It's quite warm. Plenty of bird life about, and what was that? Yeah, bird life, dragonflies, butterflies. There's a coot. Just over that side there's a couple of big lakes, but you're not supposed to access that. It's private property, but I'll go over there, but I'll get bearded ticks over there sometimes. I've got a mica hawker just there. Look at that beauty. They're along here feeding on tiny flies and stuff. Goes. So yeah, I'm just on the approach to the sea wall now. There's dragonflies everywhere. So we've got the water course just there, so that makes sense. So they're quite low in the food chain, because obviously hobbies feed on dragonfly. So the kestrels actually. I saw a kestrel earlier. I got some shots, but they're quite a way off. Got some goldfinch just over here somewhere. They're always nice to see all here. Yeah, I can't believe the amount of dragonflies. I might get hawkers, man, and females. There's a robin over here. Should help me away. Right, just coming up to the sea wall now. Right, so this is the approach to the sea wall. We've got this nice head of marsh on the right hand side there. And that runs all the way down the sea wall, adjacent to the sea wall. Sometimes, if you're lucky, just listen, you might hear some bearded tits. We do get them in the area occasionally, moving through. robin up there somewhere. Yeah, so we're obviously still on footpath 147. This continues along the sea wall up to cold asphalt, as I said before. Right, the tide's going to be out this morning. Got all these lovely wild flower meadows along the sea wall as well, which is a good habitat for all manner of wildlife. Right, let's have a look. I always love coming over here. Yeah, the tide's well out now. So high tide was at 6:30 this morning. Oh, some others set down there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 others there. You got the lake over there. If you're bird watching, you're going to need binoculars or a scope. This can be very muddy and slippery in the winter months. Just watch your footing, it's a bit uneven coming down to the sea wall as well. Whew. Yeah, I recommend come up on a flood tide because it pushes everything over onto the scrape like black-tailed godwits and other wading birds as well. So yeah, just down there, that's where the Gobians waterway ends. You've got the sluice gate. So when the tide comes up, it gets filled up down there. So this is the sluice gate. Probably here, the water's still on the way out. It floods out there. So yeah, the Gobians is a flowing river. It's only a slow flowing river. These parts of it are quite silted up. Right, I'm just going to go and sit up here for a bit. Have a drink, because it's quite warm. Right over there, it's right up in the sky, it's a hobby. I've got some shots, but they're quite far away. I haven't got my 1.4 converter on. Yeah, still got eyes on him. Right over there. Hang on a minute, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, there's plenty of dragonflies about, so hence why the hobby's about, I suppose. But they do catch birds on the wing as well, as I witnessed the other week. He's right up in the sky. Nice to see though. Hopefully you come here closer, but I guess we should get some closer up shots of it. Yeah, still watching him. He's climbing. He's up in the thermals by the looks of it. Cool. Let's get my converter or try to get some shots for you to look at. Oh, I've completely lost sight of the hobby. I see the Kestrel. Oh, it's quite a way off there. It's hovering. Yeah, you can't see the sight of it. I was bugging about with my 1.4 converter. I'll sit up here for a bit. So yeah, the Gobians walkway, that runs along here as well. This marshy land. That runs all the way up the seawall, opposite the seawall. So yeah, it's quite a long stretch of water. Hopefully get some shots. If I don't, I don't. I've got some shots a while ago, so I might put those up in the gallery for you to look at. So if you do come down for a wander, for a walk, you've got binoculars, you've got these concrete posts scattered about on this perimeter. This used to be the old Barton sewage works, just in there. And there was there was the fence line all the way around it. But yeah, there's concrete posts scattered all around the perimeter. So if you're ever over here, you've got binoculars, check out the tops of the concrete posts, because you never know what you're going to see. Birds of prey. You could get linnets on there, you get anything on there, stone chats. I know the stone chats favour them, especially this area, and this area here. And then check out the poplar trees, because you might see, you never know what you're going to see in there. can see owls, barn owls or anything like that. So yeah, I mean in the winter we get, now and again we get the short-eared owls in this area as well. This can be quite good at times. Alright, so if you look that way to the left, there's an old jetty. That can be a good roosting point for all manner of birds, especially oyster catchers. So yeah, if you get bins on that, have a look at that, especially at high tide. Hobby again. He's hunting just over the field. I've got some shots, but they're way off. So actually, there might be two hobbies. So yeah, hobbies are a bird of prey. They're in the falcon family, and they migrate from Africa. So they're going to be feeding up on dragonfly and different bird species. Probably end of September. Some of them stay a bit longer now, I think, because of the climate. It's staying warmer, and they feed up and they migrate back to Africa. Probably end of October, end of September, beginning of October, maybe. But sometimes you'll find we get quite a lot of hobbies in the area. We do at Raynham Marshes. So it's always worth checking out the skies for hobbies. So yeah, they're in the falcon family, so they're in the same family as kestrels. Oh, they drop the camera. Peregrine falcons as well, they're in the same family. Right, I'm back on the black track now. Oh, it was known as a black track. The reason behind that was it was a clean cut. Obviously it was black, so they called it the black track. So I'm going to have a slow wander back up. It's public footpath 147. I'm going to have a walk up to the lakes and show you around the lakes. I'm looking in the sky as well for the hobby, or hobbies, because I've seen two. Also looking for the kestrel as well. Keep an eye on the kestrel. So yeah, so many places to look when you go for a wander. Whole dead trees. And look to the skies. And so much to look at. So yeah, that's the plan now. I'm going to walk back the way I come. I'm going to head up to the lakes and see what we can see on the lakes. You've got a few more old oak trees in here as well. Some lovely old oaks. One there, got one in front of me. Yeah, let's go and have a look, see what we can see. So the lack of willowed emerald this year, I've seen one. This is normally a lot of willowed emeralds this time of year along this footpath. And come to think of it, there's not many insects either. I've hardly seen anything, which is a bit worrying. There's plenty of dragonfly, but lack of insects, like hoverflies. I haven't seen one single hoverfly along this path, and it's the right conditions for them. There's a few butterflies about, but that's about it really. Yeah, I wonder why that is then. So all the way along here there's willow trees, and I've seen one willowed emerald, which is quite worrying. Right, I've just come into the woodland and there's a lake. I've heard a kingfisher twice. This lake's got quite tall banks in it, which are really good habitat for kingfishers. I'm going to move really slowly and quietly. Bloody pigeons. There you go. That was a kingfisher. There's a cormorant there. I'm going to try and get some shots of this cormorant. He's seen me already. sat down. The kingfisher flew from that side to that side, down there. So I'm going to sit here for a while. I just found this wardrobe, bit of a thing I'm sitting on. I got some shots of the cormorants as they flew off. So I'm going to sit here and be quiet for a while. See if I can hear the kingfisher again. Got all these dead trees here. It's perfect for places where they can sit and dive. There's a couple of little graves out there as well. So yeah, I'll give it a little while. See if I can get some shots of kingfishers. To think we've got kingfishers here as well. They're seldom seen. We normally just get that flash, they're gone. But they got a distinctive call as well, that high pitched call. I've recorded it earlier actually, only about 2 or 3 times. I will put some pictures up of some kingfishers I managed to get. Not at this location, but not far from here. So the thing with kingfishers, they can't be disturbed in any way. They're on the red list. So you can't disturb their nest and their sites whatsoever. So they're a very sensitive bird as well. But we're so lucky to have them in the area. So yeah, I'm going to sit here for a bit longer. Just keep an eye and listen. You normally hear them before you see them. So you get that flash of blue and they're gone. So I'm not going to give away this location because of that reason, because of the kingfishers. I've got other stuff on the lake. So yeah, I'm going to spend a bit of time, a little while, and I'll take you up to the main lakes, up to Golden Gates. See what we can see over there. There's quite a few little grebes on the lake. You've got more hens, there's coots, feral pigeons, doves, collared doves. I'll try and talk quiet, just in case I've got ears and eyes on the kingfisher. There was great crested grebes on the lake a while ago, but I haven't seen any today. It's quite peaceful sitting there. You've got your dead trees. There's some really good perches down there for kingfishers. Pardon me. I'll give it a bit longer. I'm going to head up to the Golden Gates Lake, so walk around there, show you around there. Right, I'm back at these sort of crossroads now. So I'm going to head this way through this little gate. So that's where I've come from. That's public footpath 146. It was 147, one or two. And I'm going to head up to the lakes, Golden Gate Lakes, before I take you down there. I've done a few down here before. My wildlife vlogs, YouTube. So I thought I'd take you down here again. See what we can see. So I didn't see the kingfisher again. I spent just over an hour there, sitting there. It's always worth waiting, because you never know. So yeah, that's the lake just over there where I've just been. So now, this footpath takes you to what we call the Golden Gate Lakes. Well, I've always known it as that since I was a kid. Have a walk around there. Oh, Jay. So yeah, the Gobians runs along here as well, all the way up there to the lakes. Yeah, it's got a few miles on that lake. It's just a little watercourse. It's only about 6-7 foot wide, but it runs for quite some distance. So yeah, there you go. I did see the hobbies again. Actually, I saw 2, and the kestrel, all a distance. That's still nice to see. But yeah, let's go have a walk along here, up to the lakes. And yeah, just see what we can see on the lake. Right, so I'm just coming up on the lakes now. There's a little information board about danger and deep water and the dangers of swimming. So obviously you might think it's nice and warm, and there's hidden dangers also underneath the surface. But yeah, it might be nice and warm on the surface, but if you swim out too far, it's going to be very cold. So if you get in trouble, you get a cramp, that could be quite serious. I know there's been odd occasions over the lakes where people have been swimming, so but it's always during the school holidays, obviously. So yeah, just a word of warning: if you're going to go swimming in the lakes, Golden Gates, then try and think twice about doing that, because you don't want to get in trouble out there, do you? Right, so just before you get to the lake, you've got these trees, which are alder trees, and these are really good for siskin and redpole. They feed on the seeds, not so much this time of year, a little bit earlier on the year, in the year. Yeah. So it's always worth looking up. So around about March sort of time, April, March time. I think I can. Oh no, I think they're long-tailed tits. I can hear. Yeah, it's always worth looking up. When there's not really any leaves on the tree, then you can see the seeds. Long-tailed tits. This is one of my little secret hiding places. You can get right next to the lake. This is where I had my very first kingfisher images. Just over here. What's that? That's just a coot. Oh, got wrong settings. I can stand here for a bit and see what I can see. Right there. I've got some long-tailed tits up there as well. Hopefully you can hear them. Again, they're a communal bird.